So we just watched them put the lamb into the pit. It was quite an interesting process. So he's kind of balancing himself on the edge of the oven. And that thing is seriously deep, more than 8 feet deep. You do not want to fall inside there. So he lowered the lamb down with a hook on the end of a stick and put it inside. We're gonna leave it for about 4 hours. He sealed the top shut, the bottom is sealed shut. It's gonna be good. You could definitely feel the heat coming off of this thing. It's warming up the entire oven all the way to the top, even though that fire is way deep inside of it. So we just peeled the lid back to make sure everything's okay, make sure the lamb didn't fall over on the side or anything. It all looks good, and it's already starting to smell really, really good.
We're right beside the oven, and they've brought us some local olives, olive oil, and bread. And it's all local. Everything is grown around here. And actually, we're going to be drinking some Moroccan mint tea as well. But these olives here are amazing. They're perfect. Wow. What is it?
So this isn't actually mint tea, this is absinthe tea. Definitely have never tried that. If you're familiar with it, then you know what it is. Let me try it. Wow, there is a ton of sugar in there. There's so much sugar in there. Oh, that is good though. Nice like black tea flavor and then a little bit herbally. So we've got 3 different types of olives. One is black and then 2 green olives, but they're mixed with a different mixture of spice. This one here has, looks like some tomato, or is this chili on this one? Chili. Chili, okay. So good. A little sour, a little salty, a little sweet. This one with coriander. Oh, that one's my favorite. And the bread with local olive oil just sitting here in the field. This is a pretty cool experience. Oh, that olive oil is good. How's your tea?
It's so sweet.
There's so much sugar in it.
It's really good. It's like very comforting, but I'm surprised at how sweet it is because I've had the mint tea and it's not sweet.
On our eternal quest for the greatest food experiences around the world to share with you guys, we have become more in love with the idea of village, rural cuisine. And you've probably noticed that in the previous episodes that we've been doing a lot of village stuff. And it's really cool to see the difference between places like Mongolia and Sri Lanka and now in Morocco. Totally different, always friendly people. It's just a beautiful setting. We're sitting under the olive trees, eating fresh olives, fresh olive oil, and drinking some absinthe tea, which is really, really cool, waiting for our lamb to cook. Okay, so we just opened the top of the pit and you can instantly smell that lamb. It smells incredibly smoky. I think he's gonna get the hook to get this thing out of there.
Yes, sir. No.
So we literally just pulled the lamb out of the oven and he's giving me a piece of the meat. It's super crispy on the outside. There's no spices or anything. Oh, that's so hot. Oh man, that is good. So the lamb is finished. It is absolutely delicious, extremely tender, nothing added. So all you can taste is that natural lamb flavor and then that smokiness from that pit. So we're gonna take it to another family's home to enjoy it with a couple other dishes. We're just wrapping it up and we're gonna head over to their house now. The indigenous communities of the Berbers stretch all across northern Africa, and this lamb dish that we're cooking is Berber style. So it's not necessarily typical Moroccan food, but it's mainly just North African food. So I think everything is ready now. We're sitting down in their beautiful like dining room here, and we're gonna start feasting. We're gonna wash our hands now in a traditional Moroccan way. Sort of like almost like a teapot, and then a little basin to catch the water. The food has all arrived. We have 2 tables full of delicious looking Moroccan food. So many good dishes. So let me try to introduce everything to you. So here is the grilled heart and liver on skewers. Back over here we have just some potatoes with carrots. This one here is just a classic Moroccan salad with some bell peppers, onions, tomatoes, parsley, some vinegar, olive oil. This is the eggplant that has been boiled, mixed with a little bit of smoked red paprika and also some tomatoes. And then we've got lots of Moroccan bread, of course. And then I cannot forget the entire roasted lamb. Look at this thing, it is huge. And this is just a baby lamb though, but there's a lot of meat on there. And then for toppings, we've got some spices here. Cumin, salt. What's this one? Black pepper. Oh, cumin, black pepper, and salt. Okay. Looks awesome. And of course, mint tea.
With her sugar.
No sugar this time. The tea earlier today was a little bit too sweet for me. Let me start with this Moroccan salad. This looks so fresh and good. Oh man. The vinegar in there gives it a sourness, but then all of those veggies, including the onions, are just raw, crisp, delicious. Those bell peppers are awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go in next for one of these skewers. Go for this one underneath here. And then gotta take a little piece of bread, peel one of those guys off. That's the liver. Strong cumin. He put a lot of cumin on there. Very smoky and very soft liver. Good with the bread. Okay, let's try some of the eggplant. One of my favorite things in the world. I love eggplant, and I've never had it in Morocco, so I'm interested to see what this is gonna taste like. That is phenomenal. Wow, that's so good. That is so good. Like I said, eggplant's my favorite, and this is gonna be one of the best ways I've ever had it prepared. So soft. You can taste that smoky, not spicy, but a little bit sweet paprika actually. And then those eggplants are just completely fall apart, melt in your mouth, just like liquid. Wow, that is so good. Look at this. Oh man. Let me just try some by itself here. Oh, man. Wow. Okay, just one more side dish left, I believe. This is just the boiled vegetables, carrots and potatoes. A little bit of cilantro on top there. They're served cold, so it's nice and refreshing. Simple, delicious. I'm going in for the lamb. You can feel that this is super crispy, and just look at this meat. Slow cooked Berber pit roasted lamb. Oh man, that is just mouth watering. Okay, put this on my plate and go in with a little bit of this salt and cumin here. Oh, yeah.
No, just
try that. Wow, that exterior is so crispy and chewy and held together well from almost being pressurized when it was cooked because it was sealed off so tight. No air let in or out. But then the inside is extremely tender, kind of stringy, like almost fall apart. Look at that. Wow. That is so good.
How is that?
What do you guys think? Is it good?
Yes, yes, it is amazing. Yes, yes.
Is the lamb your favorite, Serena?
Oh, it's so good. And actually, I have a piece of the shoulder here, and it's supposedly the most tender, so I gotta have some of that. Oh. That's so good. Wow.
Nice.
The skin has got to be one of my favorite parts. It's got this thin layer of fat underneath it and just super, super smoky, crispy on the outside. We're all sitting around just digging into this lamb with our hands. It's very reminiscent of Mongolia, but I have to say the flavors here are just way, way better. The cumin, the salt, all the spices, all the side dishes. We didn't have any of that luxury in Mongolia. This is serious, delicious Moroccan village food. And that skin is just phenomenal. It's almost like jerky. So we're all getting pretty stuffed. There's a lot of food here. We're definitely not gonna be able to finish the lamb, but the owner's gonna keep it for his family, and maybe we'll separate it with a couple of people in the village, but there is a lot of leftover lamb. Everything was delicious. Big thank you to the family and to Mohammed from Moroccan Food Tours for helping us come here. This was an absolutely incredible experience. Shukran.
I'm super blown away by this meal. It was so delicious, tons of different flavors. Very thankful for the family for inviting us. This was a great traditional family experience here in Morocco.
So for dessert, we have a beautiful spread of fresh fruit. This is all from the nearby area. So we've got green grapes and purple grapes, some apples, and then right now it is pomegranate season. So we've got this beautiful looking pomegranate. Let me try this. Oh man. Wow, those are full of juice. Completely burst in your mouth. Not sour at all. Very sweet. A little bit crunchy. Oh yeah, that was refreshing. Nice to wash down a somewhat oily lamb.